Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to spend some time with me. And guys, today I want to have a conversation about Johnny Morris and Bass Pro Shop. I got some couple things I want to say about this, and be curious to get your guys' opinion after this video gets done as well, and get a little discussion going on this. Also, guys, for get started, a couple quick things. Just wanted to remind anybody interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me. You can do that by going to my Facebook page, Randy Blaukat Professional Angler. Just shoot me a private message. And also, guys, please check out the 4th of July sale. Solar Bat has on my RB2 and RB3 series sunglasses right now. You can get them right now at 30% off, and any purchase over $98, you get a free hard case from Solar Bat. Just use the promo code RandyB, free shipping, handling, all that type of stuff. I'll put the Solar Bat link in the description, and you can also get them at Tackle Warehouse using my Tackle Warehouse link, so I really appreciate that. Okay, guys, Bass Pro Shop, Johnny Morris, probably, I would have to say top, if not the top, it's got to be the top three influencers in the sport of professional fishing, or not just professional fishing, in the sport of fishing, outdoor stuff, whatever. In fact, I don't think anyone's can top it. It's like, if you look at the contributions and the impact that individuals or companies have had on our sport and since it's been started, I don't think Bass Pro Shop, I don't think anybody can top them. And I want to give you guys my opinion of that. My opinion of Bass Pro Shop, my opinion of Johnny Morris, and I definitely want to get a feedback from you guys on this. So let me give you a little backstory about Johnny Morris if you're not familiar with it. Obviously, 90% of the people that watch this channel probably know who Johnny Morris is. If you don't know who Johnny Morris is, guys, he's the owner of the Bass Pro Shops. And going back, let me give you a little history about my interactions with Johnny Morris. I knew Johnny Morris back in the 1970s as a professional angler, because at the time when I first heard and started following Johnny Morris, he was a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He lived in Springfield, Missouri. In fact, he still lives in Springfield. He only lives about a mile away from where I live right now. He went to college there in Springfield at Drury. And back in the 70s, I followed Bassmaster Tournament Trail, especially the guys that fished from Missouri. And from Missouri, you had Johnny Morris was a pro angler, Charlie Campbell, you had a guy named Wallace Lee, a guy named Roger Moore, for all you old hard school old core bass fishermen, you probably remember those four names. But when I first started following Johnny Morris, I didn't even know anything about Bass Pro Shop. He was just a pro angler that I followed, that he was from Missouri, so I was interested in following him. So anyway, that's the time he was getting Bass Pro Shop going hard, back in the early to mid 70s. And I remember the first time I ever went to Bass Pro Shop, it was in the late 1970s, and I drove up to Springfield. I lived in Joplin at the time. I was still in high school. And Bass Pro Shops at the time, it was in the same place it is right now here in Springfield, the national headquarters. But all they had, it was a catalog store. So you went in there and you ordered through the catalog. There wasn't any showroom. They didn't have any merchandise, just catalog stuff. So fast forward about 15 years ago, and 15 years past that, and I started, visiting, and Johnny Morris got to know me, and I got to know Johnny Morris through the Bass Pro Shop spring fishing fairs, because I'd go there with my sponsors. Johnny would always come through there, talk to all of us, talk to us by name, just really a cool deal. But the best part about it, in 1992, I won the I won the Bass Pro Shop National Casting Competition. This was all the pro anglers in the country, all the top casters converged in Springfield, Missouri. And they had a casting competition. And the first year they had it, I got second place. And the second year I won the competition. Johnny invited me into his private office. So he took me into Bass Pro Shop there, went in his private office, wrote me out a check for $10,000 for winning the competition, and had a nice visit with him. Super cool guy. But anyway, what I want to say about Johnny Morris, guys, I'm going to say it right off the bat. There's not a single person out there that has had a bigger positive influence on the sport, because his conservation efforts are unbelievable. I just got back today, guys, from Dogwood Canyon. Dogwood Canyon is pretty close to Table Rock Lake there, right by where he has the big Cedar Lodge there, and it's a nonprofit park that Johnny developed, 10,000 acres. It's like a nature preserve down there, and it's stuff like Dogwood Canyon and the Big Cedar and all of his conservation initiatives that he has across the country. He has brought the conservation part of our sport and the preservation of our sport into the national forefront, and he's had the resources to activate that. There's a big difference between somebody that talks about environmental issues and conservation issues and then somebody that can actually activate that through the resources that he has. And the resources that Johnny Morris has, there has not been anything else there that he can even touch the long-term concerns and sustainability issues of the sport of fishing and our outdoors like he has. He has brought attention to all of our past, present, and future issues that we have. He has done more than anybody that I know of that has preserved like the Ozark mountain heritage about what was here on the White River before, the Native American Indians, everything that was before, and maintain this. It's almost like a it's like a timelessness that comes with it as far as enjoying and appreciating nature in every part of the country. I mean, he's got these Bass Pro Shops set up and all these conservation efforts all across the country, and you can't ever underestimate the importance of something like that. When you have somebody like Johnny Morris that has the resources and the passion and the desire to do that, then you see what happens with that. He's made a generational change that's going to help protect and affect the future of our, sport, the outdoors that we love, conservation efforts, environmental efforts. Can't ever deny that. Yeah, he's made a ton of money along the way. He's a shrewd businessman. He's a shrewd retailer. But at the same time, he's taken and given so much of that back that every single person out there owes Johnny Morris a huge, amount of gratitude and appreciation for what he does and has continued to do so. He is sort of like the voice of the fishing community. It's unfortunately the way that our system works and our society works is the only thing that can really affect change is political legislation. That's what affects real change. And Johnny Morris is one of those people that has the ability to influence legislation. And when you have somebody like that has the best interests of the sport and the sustainability and the future of our sport in mind, and you have the resources to affect political legislation, that is what needs to happen. Is having people that have critical thinking skills and concern and ethics and integrity and morality that drive the future of the sport. So anyway, guys, I just want to give kudos. I want to let everybody know how much I appreciate Johnny Morris and everything he's done. The more that I live here in the Ozarks, the more that I see it every day. So just want to let you guys know that and hope you're all well.